Okay, that's all good. Check that it's actually streaming on YouTube's.
If you need the Twitch login, let me know. I do have that.
I'm streaming to my own YouTube, just so we can clip it.
You can clip on Twitch.
Yeah, but it saves me having to save the video. So, while everyone's fuddling in, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first race of the ESRL Formula One 2021 Season 2. Long drawn out title. You guys don't have to mute yourselves. I'm here with Chris, who's going to be in and out, and Conrad from our previous seasons. They can say hi.
Wagwan.
Or completely take this seriously. Yeah, a bit delayed, but here we are. We're just waiting for the drivers to fill in, and I'm going to start off with some pre-race interviews. Conrad, could you please drag in the guy I couldn't pronounce earlier? We'll ask him first.
The one with B?
Yeah. Okay, welcome to pre-race interviews. Here we go.
Hello.
So, do you want to give your name, what you're racing for? We'll do the full Drive to Survive. Introduce yourself.
Cool. I'm Danny. I'm racing for McLaren since the last season. First one.
Yeah. So,
And that's it, I think.
yeah. So, we ask you, so, last season you finished where, if you can remember?
I didn't really race too much last season because I had some medical issues, so it was really hard for me to...
Joint last, then, is probably what it was. Everyone else. Or did you have point either way? So, questionable thing for last season. What are you thinking for this season? What are your goals? What are you planning for?
I don't really know. I'm planning to get on points and improve my play style. I know, compete. That's
Be
the
there for
main
some
thing I want
races.
to do.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. And we will ask you, you're teammates with Vlad. So, what are your thoughts on having him as a teammate? His previous, what he was like in the previous season, what are you looking forward, not looking forward to in this season?
Really know too much about him, but the last season was a horrific one for him.
Yes.
Now,
Yes, he was disqualified in the previous season
yes,
for
he was-
for aggressive driving.
yeah. So I hope that you'll improve his comportment and his driving through this season because uh I don't I don't really think this league was made for trolling, and
That is true. Yes, we
I
severely
don't
encourage
really
trolling.
know. I'm I'm a bit tired. I want to race, and that's it.
All right, we'll leave you be to go and get yourself sorted. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much.
You'll have to move yourself back.
Yes. Have a nice night.
Yep. Hope for a clean race. Okay. Do you want to start bringing the others in? We wanted Acrylis and Lucy wanted to have a talk with us as well, along with... No, that was it.
Acrylis first?
Yep, Acrylis first. He's asking for the interview in chat now. Yeah, bring him in.
All right. Yeah, I've asked for an interview. Just
Yes.
gonna my teammates to tell him I'm in the interview.
Yep. Wait for him to finish. Chat's quite liking the pre-race interview to start off.
You streaming this
Yes, I'm streaming this. We're going to be clipping it and putting it on the social medias as well. So,
on Twitch?
yes, YouTube on my YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Pause while he loads it up. So, Chris, we're with Red Bull, but now moving to AlphaTauri. Do you want to explain this move?
Well, I'll probably be racing for Red Bull after discussion with my teammate, because there's been a kerfuffle, given the fact that Drix has been, pretty absent in the days coming up to the race.
We haven't even started and he's calling out Michael Messi.
Yes,
He's complaining to Bernie.
He's been quite absent. So, given the fact I'll be racing for Red Bull, I'll be trying to convince my teammate this weekend to join in for AlphaTauri next.
Are you sure you're not driving for Mercedes?
No, that's.
That's KZV is in Mercedes.
Because he's calling out Michael Massey already.
Oh, it just it happens. We'll sort that out later.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have a formal hearing about it, right? Anyway, so last season you were racing with I can't remember.
Alfa Romeo.
It was out. You were an Alfa driver season. Can you remember where you finished?
Not really. It was somewhere in the midfield. I missed a couple of races mid-season due to my holidays. I was out skiing, which was quite fun.
So,
And especially at the start, I had a bit of an issue trying to, get used to the zero traction control on Formula One because I always felt it was quite weird compared to other simulators. So I usually kept it on. Now I'm okay. I'm not sure how I'll finish in this race due to the fact that at least half of the grid is in their first season. I've never raced against them.
Yeah, there's a bunch. We got quite a few new people into this season.
Yeah, hopefully no more controversies. Hopefully it'll be going
we hope.
Smoothly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, given your midfield finish last season, what are your goals for this season? Where are you planning to be?
Well, I'm hoping I can finish in the top 5 and get some consistent results because that has been my issue last season, especially. I'm still quite happy with what I've got in Austria at that time that I got.
Imola springs to mind.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna talk about Imola. It was a shit show. Yeah, I'm swearing on an interview. Don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be practicing a little more on Imola and trying to find the cautious line through that turn because it's quite deadly. I can't remember which is it.
Yes, we'll be asking you about Imola later on.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that race. Anyways, I'll be hoping to get some more consistency in before hopefully starting to get some podiums and catching up to my teammate who's a more active Formula 1 driver than me.
Okay, so we're going to be seeing any team rivalries this season, or?
Well, I'm hoping to actually fight the KZV, this year.
Because KZV was very consistent last year.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get in some tangles with some of the people I know, whatever.
Okay then, and let's bring it up. You mentioned your teammate.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on your teammate who is disfigured this season, isn't he?
Yeah, I've known him for a while. He's a great guy, a great teammate. We understand each other fairly well. We, of course, have driven. We have driven together last season. We had some team communication, of course. Did some switcheroos a couple of times.
I do remember you two being very, very good last year when you communicated with each other.
Yeah, we were communicating. I think we were the only team that was actively, chatting to each other on Discord. Why not? In the team comms,
I think you were probably the only team consistently doing it.
Yeah, we were hoping for the constructors last year. Obviously, the constructors got scrapped last minute and they weren't counted because many people didn't follow their teams.
Yes, it was a bit all over the place with the drivers.
Yeah, so guess we'll be driving for Red Bull this season.
Yes.
Which is a bit annoying given the fact that I'm a Ferrari fan and currently they're our biggest rivals IRL. So
yeah.
Driving for the enemy isn't the most pleasurable thing, but we'll be getting going with. I'll be running this race, yellow and blue helmet in support of Ukraine for what has been happening recently.
It's nice to see people showing support.
Yeah, I hope there will be some donations and hopefully they'll be sent to the cause.
Yes, that is the thing. I will send. I haven't put it up as a charity, but any donations I do get, I will put towards the.
Yeah.
Towards it. That's if I get any donations, because I'll be brutally honest, I don't get anything on this show.
Yeah, I think we should start a campaign, probably.
Yeah, probably
to
worth
show our
it.
support. Yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for the suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah, anyways, pretty much there's 7 minutes up to this race. Wishing everybody good luck in the race and hopefully we'll have a clean one.
Yep,
nice talking to you.
Thanks for your time.
Okay. And now, just a question. Can you move me to our Red Bull? Where this figure is?
Oh, you're on Red Bull, are you? Conrad, can you move him to Red Bull? Thank you. Okay, so that was the 3 drivers who volunteered for the racing to do. That was the 3 drivers. We only had No,
I'm
actually.
really confused.
Sorry. Can you bring Rex Rubin up as well, please?
Right.
It's Lucy.
I know.
It's the only person who we haven't had for the interview. No, they. So, Lucy, Rex Rubin, which one would you prefer to go by in this one?
I think it might be easier to go by Rex as in the game name.
Okay, so new season.
Yeah.
So I remember you were absent for a number of personal reasons the previous season.
Yeah.
So, what are your expectations for this year? Season?
Well, I think I'll just get up to speed with learning, and then hopefully the very next season maybe actually look for big results.
Having a multi-year plan, I see.
Yeah, basically, I'm not gonna put all my basket in one year because I know myself.
Where are we thinking? Midfield? Top of the stragglers, bottom of the leaders.
I think it's too early to say. I haven't seen anyone else drive, especially with the setup. Like there are new people in it as well, so it fully depends.
Yeah, that is true. And your teammate this year, or season, I keep saying year. I'm trying to remember who it is from the top of my head because I haven't got the list in front of me. Professional live streamer, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Rusvin.
So, what are your thoughts? You looking forward to racing alongside them, or?
I can't say I've spoken to him that much yet. I haven't spoken to him.
There's a lot of drivers not knowing each other, and yes.
Yeah.
Okay then. That's more or less everything. I can't really ask you much about last season as you were absent from it. Anything you'd like to bring up? Anything to mention with us before we get things started?
I would say, if you want to see car spin, probably will be the last chicane, basically.
Yeah, we will tag over to you on occasion.
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, well, it happens. So
I'll watch you the whole race, don't worry.
Yeah, we're going to be watching the entire race. I'm going to do one quick thing and ask... hang on a second. Yep, thanks for that. If you want to head over your team. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to do one quick thing. I'm going to ask the current leading champion, who can't tell if he's joining us or not today. He said he was going to be joining us. He's not in the lobby, though.
Should I go ask him?
If you want to give him an invite, I'm asking him about the lobby now.
He's AFK.
How many interviews did we have? 3?
Yeah, because he's sitting in the normal voice. He's sitting in the normal voice chat. So
I'll go up.
Yeah, there you go up and ask him. He's showing his AFK, but we'll just wait for him before we start.
So were those interviews Acrelis, Batitusi, and Rex Rubin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And the live stream chat. Quite enjoying that little feature that it was a suggestion we had, and we thought, why not? We'll go with it. Okay.
There you go.
Easy to chat. So, Seb. When Seb said, spooked. So, defending world champion. We comment on some very good racing last season.
Mm-hmm.
And your goals for this season? Hold on to your crown? Your trophy, as it were?
Well, basically, yeah. Not much else to do, right?
You're here to win, and you're going to take nothing other than that.
Yeah, exactly.
And take, back in the Ferrari.
Yeah, good times.
Big fans. Glad with what they're doing well. And I'm not... I haven't got my webcam on, but I have my Ferrari cap on. It's the only team I have a cap of, and it's about 10 years old as well, so shush. Not biased at all. So, your teammate this year is... again, I have the list in my hand.
Older,
He is the... We have both Sebastian Vettels in the Ferraris this year. It's the inside joke of both of them being able to do some impressions. I'm not going to ask you to do one now.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts on him? You did race a little bit against him last year, however, he was in the midfield. What are your thoughts?
Well, he's very good at punting me off, so I hope he doesn't do that.
Well. Well, last year you were involved in a few.
He'll be fine.
You were involved in a few incidents last year.
Yeah.
And, well, we'll see how things go, won't we?
We will. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice to see. You got the... we'll explain, you got the Drivers' Championship last year.
Yeah.
You going to try and go for the Constructors this year as well? You going to try for the Double Crown, or would you be content with just keeping on to your
Well,
number one seat, as it were?
obviously more is always better, but I definitely would be content with just the drivers. But if at all possible, then definitely go for the double.
Yeah, then. Good. Be nice to see the champion holding on to it. We'll see how things go.
Yes.
And I can't remember because I did miss some races. We didn't do Portugal last year, did we not?
We did not know.
No, we did the Spanish GP instead. So,
Right.
we'll ask you as well, since they tend to always interview Lewis when it comes to these questions. What are your thoughts on the track?
Well, I'm not quite sure. On one hand, I can see how I would like it. It's just I haven't had the proper amount of time because of exams, and I don't know,
So we're going for...
yeah.
Not as much
plus
practice
I have
this
a
time.
wrist injury plus a left foot injury, so I'm Robert Kubica.
you could be so going into this, yes.
So
I respect you.
This would be interesting to watch.
it'll be interesting. It's gonna be painful to drive. I know that much because I've practiced a little bit, and every time I turn to the right, it hurts.
Channel your inner Kubica.
This would be quite interesting considering that people have a habit of, from my experience, especially in the wet, spinning on, I believe, turn 8, the right-hander uphill,
Yep.
which would be quite interesting for someone who has injury that involves turning right hand. So we'll keep an eye on you going into turn 8. No pressure, we're not
Yeah, you
broadcasting
do
this or
that.
anything. Yeah, thank you for your time, though. If there's anything else my fellow commentators would like to ask, or anything you'd like to talk about, we'd let you get back to get into your seat and prepare for the race.
All right.
It's awkward silence while he moves himself into another chat. Go on, disappear back down to Ferrari, go on.
Yeah. Give me a second. I have to close my game. All right. Bye bye.
Thanks for your time. So, just quickly, can we find out why there are some people missing from this race? Because we're missing 3 people, I believe. Who are we missing? I need to sort these chats out. Right, okay.
Now there's 10 people.
You sure?
10 people have accepted.
Yeah,
5
10
were
people.
tentative.
Yes. So let's go through the list. Spooks for the attendance list, yeah. KZV, yep. Unleash, yep, he's in here.
Yeah,
Acrylis, yep. Stealth, yep,
everyone's
he's here.
in.
Blood, Disfigure, Lucy. Yeah, okay. I'm just reading things wrong. Okay. Do you want to anything you want to go over before we get started? I will go to 10 people because I'm not in spectator. Do you want to put the message into everyone to ready up?
Yeah.
We'll get things going. Much smaller people for this one. Well, first race of the season tends to have smaller numbers as people sort themselves out, and also we're doing this at the same time as the actual qualifying was going on. So some people going for that. General things for this race. So first race of the season, we're at Portugal. As you can see, usual stuff from the previous season, 50% race, short qualifying, and a update to the rules and regulations for this season. No new cars, sadly. We can't go to the 2022 cars yet.
Technically we can, but we need a Assetto Corsa.
Yes, and getting everyone in Assetto Corsa would be a nightmare.
Really?
Yeah.
You know how to do it, not really.
Well, how many people have the capabilities to do so? Not everyone has VR.
Assetto can run on a potato.
Yeah, well,
I mean, if you're able to run this game, you can run Assetto.
yeah, well, we'll see how things go. And I don't have my music playing for this stream, because we'd much rather listen to everyone racing. And general quiet at the pits here while we wait for everyone to load. There we go. And let's get the spectator menus. So we'll go through the list of drivers through this, shall we? And yeah. So, drivers to keep an eye on, and we can tell that Conrad is using his racing wheel to navigate the menu.
I'm actually not, it's my keyboard.
You're on your clacky keyboard.
I have mechanical keys. What?
I do as well, but I keep like the far away from my
What
microphone.
I find funny though is that there's something off with Discord. It picks up. Sometimes it doesn't pick up me, but it will pick up the goddamn keyboard.
Oh, we have Vlade out of the pits, along with Rex Rubin there. Heading on to that outlap. So we may as well go through the list here of some of the drivers. New this season, Unleash and
Rex.
No, Rex was in the previous season. He was absent for a good chunk of it.
He was F2.
Yeah. He was F2 for this is his first time in F1. In this case, for F2 is just Division 2. We used the both. Going through the rest of the list, Stealth, quite a successful driver last time. Acrylis, Ludo, Disfigure. As we heard in the interview, Acrylis and Disfigure regularly performing well together. What is Vlad doing? What? He's letting everyone through. Okay, we've already got people having problems. See is having steering difficulty. As he said, Spook's champion last time was spending a lot of the time battling with Brocail. He's rejoining.
I was about to say that he...
Yeah. KZV is one of... I tried my best to avoid...
Rex is going on his flying now.
Yep. And we just had...
Someone's fun.
Yeah.
Acrylis.
Yep. Oh, we'll head over to Rex.
If you want to watch
now Rex struggled in the previous seasons. He admitted himself. His goals for this one is to see how well he's able to perform.
And did you put strict corner gunning?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I did cancel his lap now.
Yeah, so he's probably not pleased with that.
Yeah, he went wide on turn 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Struggled last season and has admitted himself that his goal for this season is to do the best he can. Not go possibly for points.
I don't know if he's noticed that.
Possibly, but the thing is, if he does one good lap, the next lap is often easy.
He won't have a good lap. He's burning his DRS.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
He's already on 50% DRS.
Oh yeah. Well,
he forgot to turn it off.
Yeah, he might have just left it on. We'll see how things go. Oh, yellow in sector 2. There's Vlad letting other drivers see. Vlad's on his outlap.
Another Red Bull fun.
Oh, that was an Alpine.
Oh, it's an Alpine.
Yeah, an Alpine.
I can't tell because the blues are so close together.
Yeah, they're so close together. No, sorry, that is no, it isn't. Stealth isn't a Williams. We got a
I really hope
Ludo,
next year.
Sorry, Ludo is a Williams.
Oh, it's a Williams. Yeah. Well, Alpine and Williams and Red Bull have both this pretty much same blue. He just did it again. He did it again.
He's gonna be so pissed off. I'm currently following Spooked on his hot lap.
I'm following Acrylis.
Highly contested.
KZV 117.6.
Highly contested win last time. A lot of racing incidents. Did lead to some complaints about the stewards being biased. Ooh, at least
117.5 from the Haas.
At least you can be someone to watch then.
Acrylis 118.0. 4 temps.
That might be Acrylis getting himself. Ooh. Not too bad from Stealth. He was on soft, so I put him in.
See where Spook comes.
Here we go, the world champion.
171.
That is gonna be one to beat. I think Vlad could potentially top this time. We'll see though. Let's actually watch him as he goes around in this lap. Ah, he's had a cancelled lap. Oh,
Rex is on it again.
mhm.
He does have 20% ERS.
He is not pitting to refuel. Vlad about to come.
Yeah, he didn't get this quarter DSQ'd on that lap.
Ooh, Vlad just spun in sector 1. That's going to hurt his time. Ooh, squirreling a bit as well back on the restart. This will be interesting to see because it'd be interesting to see if he's, well, I say fixed, sorted out his driving style from the previous season as well. Vlad, as he got himself disqualified last season for road rage, and we'll see how things go. Because if he sorted himself out, he's potentially a very fast driver. He was very quick last year when he was driving. It would be interesting to see the McLarens battle. Ironically, see the McLarens battling the Ferraris again, because I believe the top two teams last. Ooh, Unleash is out.
Yeah, full on. Rex 119.2. That's 2 seconds behind Spooked.
Yeah, it is about 2 seconds.
Dead on 2.1. Ludo should be doing his lap soon. Vlad,
Vlad put a bad. Yeah, Vlad's spun.
Yeah, he's
So
gonna go for another one.
Pegging
The only
it
issue
in.
is, I think his tires are fucked.
Yeah, his tyres can be ruined from he spun once and shredded his tyres.
Ludo's gonna go for his full out lap now. Quillis is going out as well again.
I think Krillis wants to get into the 117s
Which he can.
quite well. And he did comment on his teammate. You look at the difference between the two. You've got a good 0.8 of a second between the two Red Bulls.
I am impressed that this figure's only and
Yeah,
KZV are 1/10 off.
they're closing those times, and KZV very much. You could tell KZV has been practicing because he's normally a little bit further down. Oh, and Vlad spun again. Ooh, and back on the track.
Both McLarens.
And that's just ruined Vlad's chance again if get any faster time in.
Can we talk about how stealth is on mediums?
Yeah, stealth is on mediums. I did comment that when he finished his lap. If he gets that on if he gets that time on mediums, on soft he'll be what, easily 117s.
Yeah.
It's about what, 2 seconds I think on this one for no, it's not 2 seconds, it's about a second on mediums, isn't it?
Can be too. Obviously,
It depends on the track.
it's the elevations that's the issue with the track.
Yeah, it's the altitude change. Ludo coming around, see his time.
119.3.
119.3. Is he going to stay out and go?
He's going for another one.
He is. He's going for another one with not much ERS left.
We might be able just to stick the ERS down.
Stick the ERS on the straights. Yeah.
There is heavy braking zones on this track, so.
Yes, very heavy braking
Red
zones.
Bull spun.
Which one was it?
Oh no, he's just letting people through.
Oh yeah, he's on
His figure.
his disfigure on his outlap. Yeah. I'm looking forward to next season when we get all the telemetry.
Yeah. Depends how well this season goes, because we might go to the next game.
Well, yeah, that's going to be the thing. The plan for the next season will be in 2022 by then, because this season will be going until summer easily. So hopefully by that point EA will have released their game.
It'll be August, the end of August, something like that, like always.
Yeah. We might have some community.
Ludo's coming.
Yep, Ludo's coming in, and what does he get? Ooh, improves by
18.6.
0.6, 0.6 of a second improvement there. That was a very nice time.
16.5.
Ooh.
That's half a second faster than his main lap.
I think what Spooked is doing here is something that Jim Clark was famous for doing, and Hamilton does to a degree as well. What he does is he goes out on a lap, does a fast lap,
Definitely did not do that today.
and he does a fast lap and he waits to see what everyone else is doing. Then he goes a full ball lap, and you can see that he's improved in time by half a second.
The Hamilton definitely did not do that today.
Well, be quiet about that, please. Now, on the in laps, Disfigure's on a flying lap though. He's fastest sector 2. Disfigure definitely going to improve this lap, but by how much? I will point out that Batusi switched over. Batusai, however you pronounce his name, has switched over to controller. ERS taking the in up the middle.
17.2
Ooh,
by 2 thousandths of a second
that is
improvement.
yeah, that is a very consistent lap. I mean, my credit
But
to
it
him
does
for
not
posting
help
such
him
a
now.
consistent.
Yeah,
It doesn't
closer.
help him now, but in race conditions, that would be a perfect lap.
Can we talk about how both of them have 4-4 on the end there?
Yeah, it's very. It reminds me a bit of when Schumacher and I think it was 2 Williams all finished at the qualifying with the exact same time.
Mm.
And it was when I say exact same time, I don't mean like to the 10th of a second or to the 100th. They were the same thousandths of a second of each other. Which, I mean, it's never happened before or since. Can you imagine it now if for qualifying you had, for example, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, and Max Verstappen all finish at the exact same times in quali? It's
Hamilton maybe not so much. Leclerc and Max is more plausible.
yeah. Given the
What happened there?
what was Disfigure doing?
Did this wheel just disconnect?
It must have done because he just plowed straight into the.
Is he on Discord?
We need to check. Is he in the disc? Yeah, drag him up
Can you
here.
start? They're in private call. What did I just say?
I'm gonna tag him.
Right, I'm watching KCV. Let's see if he improves.
I am as well. I'm asking if there's any chance of me having him in the commentary box.
I think Vlad just spun again.
Yeah, Vlad is spinning a lot at the moment. I think he's got a very. Oh, KTB wasn't on a fast lap. He was just quickly coming back. They got 4 minutes left. Yeah, Vlad put a lap in. Brilliant. I think one of the objectives Rex Ruben might be going for this one is to try and get into the 118s.
Which is possible.
Oh, and Acrylic's doing quite well. I mean, given us the times we get, we have quite a nice midfield. From Unleashed...
I do miss racing, I'm not gonna lie.
you do regret jumping into the stewards. Yeah, well... If you want to be a reserve driver, I mean, there's the option for you to do so, but just remember we will treat you as everyone else. Oh, Acrylic's tiny improvements through Sector 1, but not by much. Yeah, we do have quite a nice midfield between Unleash and Stealth there. I know it's only the 3 of them, but we've only got half the cars for this race. I think Vlad is
Is Ruben burning his fuel?
Possibly.
He keeps revving high into each gear.
Did he bring a full race payload again?
I hope not.
No wonder why his lap times are so slow. I mean, what, with 60 kilograms of fuel on board? Yeah, you'll do that. I always run with quali fuel. The standard one, I just run 2 laps. And I think Conrad has just jumped down to ask what's going on in some of the other chats. Oh, Acrylis on a nice improvement there. 0.3 of a second. Very nice one from the Red Bull. That's put him within... That's just put him within a tenth of a second of his teammate, which puts him in a very nice position for starting off. It's going to put KZV in between them again. This is one thing we had a lot of in the previous races, because those two were always teammates. KZV quite often placed in the same area as them. And because of they communicating together, so I'm like, oh, hello. This Ruben just spun. Which I think we'll switch over to. He's got full race fuel again.
I asked him, did you bring full race fuel? He's like, no, I didn't. He has full race fuel.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if we were to give him a nice conservative guess, how much time per lap is that race fuel adding to him, do we think?
At least a second.
Yeah. So you take a second off, he's about 8th.
If not faster. Because that, obviously, his turning radius is different as well because of the weight of the car.
Well, the car's a lot heavier, which means you're slower to accelerate, you're slower to brake, and you can't take as tight an angle.
So technically, fuel by itself would be around a second. Then counter the center of gravity and then the mass of the car.
Yeah.
It'd probably be even 1.5. I don't know why he didn't go in though. Could have. This is his 4th lap now. He could have went in, dropped the fuel, and then go out again.
Yeah. One thing I was talking about before you got back was how the improvement that Acrylis just made. 3/10 of a second improvement, which I think is an amazing improvement, considering that now that has put him very close to his teammate.
He's lost it.
Ooh, he's lost it again.
I am very intrigued about turn 1.
Turn 1, going into turn 1 is going to be quite interesting. Not just to see Spook going, but but KZV in between the Red
That's
Bulls.
the thing. KZV has amazing stuff. Whoa!
Ooh, he's clenching in there now. Oh, is
Did
he
his
out?
rear go?
No, he's good.
He's good. But he might be in trouble. Okay, he did not rejoin track. I was about to say he's gonna get
Yeah, he's waiting.
unsafe rejoin.
Penalty points in his first race because he didn't do things properly. I mean, yeah, he's burning his fuel.
It doesn't matter. His tires are fucked.
Yeah, his tyres are ruined.
Oh!
Ooh,
Acrylis is gone!
It's with Ludo, yeah?
Ludo, you got a 5-place grid penalty anyway. By the game.
No, we're all everything's sorted then.
So we don't have to do anything.
Yep, and there's a message.
I mean,
from
Acrylis, I highly doubt will care because he is P4 anyway.
Yeah.
I hope KZV's actually pulling out.
Do you want to drag Acrylis up to the commentary box?
He's not in Discord.
You have to join. Yeah, you have to join the VC, obviously.
You're not in the Discord.
Yeah, send him a message.
Did we have 4 interviews? So Rex Rubin, Batatusi, Acrylis, and Got Spooked?
Yes, those are our interviews.
Okay.
You can take the first bit anyway and just clip it from there.
I recorded 3 of them, then I missed the Got Spooked one, but I'll get it from your stream.
Yeah, just get it from my stream. It'll be the same stuff on there.
Doing all the graphics for the poll stuff, even though it's not great, but better than nothing.
It's a start. Because one thing I'd like to do with these is make highlights and post that on the normal channel. You know what I mean? Cut it down to highlights.
When Drix gives me the YouTube login, I'll put the interviews on there.
Yep. Put them on Twitter as well. Can you drag Acrylis in?
Yeah.
Also, I found out what happened to Disfigure. He just wasn't paying attention and crashed into the pit lane.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yes, hi. What happened between you and Ludo?
Well, that's not the way I wanted to end qualifying. So for short, I saw Ludo coming in fast. I was just wanting to get out of his way and get off the racing line. He decided, oh, brilliant. Let's do the same thing.
You both made way for each other and crashed into each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a 5-place grid penalty by the game.
Yeah, the game gave him a grid penalty because you guys were operating on using the same brain at the same time.
Absolutely fucking brilliant. What can I say?
Except
Also,
you're welcome.
I will say, very good performance from you, keeping that close within your teammate.
Yeah, I wasn't actually expecting that, given the fact that I missed around the 10th of a second from my best lap. I could have been probably a 10 faster. Could have probably secured that second place.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't do what Rex did. He brought a full race fuel load.
Yes, Rex was running on full race fuel, which is why he ended up as slow as he was. We reckon he would have been about 7th, 8th with the times with the time he was posting.
Great chatting with you. I'm returning to my team. See ya.
See you in a minute. Yes, with the usual pre-race calamities. Oh, marvellous! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wet Grand Prix, and I bet everyone in the lobby is going off, for God's sake.
This is going to be great, especially on the elevation here.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, going into turn 8, for those who aren't
really
familiar with
hope it's a wet.
It's a tight right-hander that goes uphill as well, and I know, even in the dry, if you're not careful with your power, applying the power, even with traction control on...
Oh my god!
Yeah, you can have some problems. What is the oh my god?
Do you see how much? It's full wet condition.
Is it full wet?
It's red flag condition, to be honest.
Yeah, well, the game always says that red flags aren't a thing, so... I mean, if this game had red flags, it'd be nice.
I wish you could be an actual steward in-game. It would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. Is everyone in?
What do you have in the center? Ludo, I think, got kicked or something, right?
Yeah, while they're on their formation.
Lap?
Let me give Ludo another invite. Quickly while they're on their formation. So, that turn 1, going in there with Spooked, followed closely by Disfigured, KZV and Acrylis. All 3 fast drivers, all 3 good drivers. Although there is an edge between Disfigured and Acrylis in regards to they can communicate with each other. The other guys are all on their own. I think Ludo just decided to quit because he didn't want to start last. Oh no, he's back. Ooh, just figuring a bit close there. They're not sticking to the distances. Expected strategy. Oh, possible on a no stop. Do we think we'll get into
I don't know, because I don't see the weather. We can't see the weather, which is annoying.
Yeah. Potentially a one stop on wet. Depending on how people go, though, I would potentially take the one stop.
Yeah, I would take the one stop as well.
Means you can peg it towards the end of the race. Obviously, a lot of them are probably going to be running underfueled, as would be smart in this, because I get the feeling that there's going to be a... Tires. Telemetry enabled, updater, there we go. And I'm going to put myself in the onboard camera for Acrylis for the race start. Although I'm expecting Stealth to make some progress as well.
I'm going to watch KZV because I know KZV has good starts.
KZV quite often has good starts. This is why I always pick the driver behind the one I want to watch.
Good choice, I'll pick Stealth.
Because that always... Ignore that.
I'm not going to put in driver cam because in case I need to take a clip.
No, I always do TV pod.
Yeah, well, you can do TV pod. I'll do cinematic.
It lets me see...
In case they crash into turn 1.
Oh, yeah, you keep it in broadcast. Yeah, I'm keeping it this way because that allows me to see... Because we quite often use the streams as video reference footage if the drivers aren't recording the roads, because quite often they are. But it lets me see where the tyres are. We are waiting for the grid to form up. Much shorter grid this time. It's going to be a very interesting race. I'm hoping that Stealth and KTV are in a call together as well, because that'll balance things out. Seeing this battle between them. And it's lights out. Away we go at the Portuguese Grand Prix.
And we have a
Ooh,
jump
just think a good
start.
start and a collision between Acrylis and KTV right off the bat.
Oh! Rex and KZV out.
Oh, KZV's out? Oh, no, KZV's still in the running.
Oh.
Safety car, lap right away. We're going to have to get rid of... We're gonna have
Turn
to...
1!
Not even turn 1!
No, there was even there was more things happened. Can we talk about our stuff as P2?
Yeah, stealth straight up to P2, taking every bit of that advantage. We are going to need... They're lucky because it's a safety car, though, because KZV can get back in the running for the restart.
The problem is I don't know how much damage he has.
Yeah, that's the truth.
He has no front wing.
If it's front wing damage, they'll replace it. Because he's lost at the moment anyway, and the safety car has to wait for him to catch up. He's lost now.
I think he has he has underfloor damage.
Yeah. We're going to have to see that, because that was a very quick pullover by Acrylis there.
Well, what I saw was at the beginning, I saw either Disfigure or Acrylis move to the left, trying to cut off KZV, and then lost full traction and kind of took him out of the track.
Yep.
KZV rejoined the track and Ruben hit him.
Yep. Could someone put a request in the penalties chat for the onboard footage of both Mercedes and both Red Bull drivers for that start, please?
And Rex's.
And Rex's as well. I think what happens is Rex hits...
Is it PCF1 pens?
I think Rex hit KZV.
Yeah, it was. Where am I sending this?
In the any one of the ones where they see penalties. So just make sure to tag the specific drivers or the team.
So both Red Bulls.
Both Red Bulls, both Mercedes, and the Rex Rubin. And they caught up to the safety car here on the second straight.
So is the other Mercedes, KZV, and
Stealth. And although they may not have been involved directly in the accident, having their footage to see the other car's point of view in front is much more useful. Because one thing I like about a TV pod camera is that you can see the mirrors as well, which lets you see effectively is the person in their blind spot or not. Once again, there's the predicted pit stop strategy there. Thank you, Amazon, for that. Everyone trying to keep their tyres warm as they go about. Bertuzzi's a long way back. What Bertuzzi got a penalty for? And did KZV go for the pit?
he had to. He had no front wing.
Yeah, he did. Just go back through the grid. Well, a good thing that some of the incident involved some of the drivers who are going to be involved in the post-race interviews. As knowing what happened there from Acrylis, it was Acrylis who was involved in the... No, it was Disfigure, wasn't it, pulling across into KTV? I was watching it from Acrylis' point of view. As we won't contact them, we won't send them an email during the race, as they're very unlikely to check it, as they're focusing on keeping themselves going round. But a brilliant start to the new season. Oh, Vlad is out. Did he crash into the pit wall?
Did he do what Disfigure did?
I think he might have done. Well, are there any hopes there for the McLaren for pulling away in the Constructors' Championship? Kind of going. We'll see what Batusai is able to do with this. I'm going to call him Batty because it's just easier. Yeah, Vlad has left the session. Not surprising. If you want, you could bring Rex up here, as I believe he's in the normal chat and he is still spectating. If he's not, send him a message if he wants to come up here and ask what happened. But again, an interesting start to the season. A few drivers not going to be too pleased. And I feel bad a little bit for Rex, who was aiming for a finish this race. Oops, safety car coming in this lap as Batty's caught up. Shall see. Would be nice to have some. Ooh, bit of squirrel in from KZV. What is his penalty for this one? I want to know. Race director.
Jump start.
No, it was an
I know about to say had a jump start. Oh, we're off we go.
Oh, we're going again. Red Bull's coming together. You can just figure take a Ludo there.
KZV hit bullet down.
Ooh, something went on with Ludo, I think, with his connection. Possibly. Literally wheel to wheel as they go into the turn forward to the main straight. He did bring it up the rear. Oh, can he make that over to take on Batty on the outside?
I think Batasai just tapped Ludo's butt.
We'll keep an eye on it.
I did take a clip just in case.
Yeah. We'll keep track of the incidents of the car, the turn, and the lap. Oh, disfigured, trying to make a path on stealth. Oh, he's carrying a lot of speed, and he's off the track. The usual excitement's gone a bit as we've missed, considering the wet. And everyone's kind of bunched up a bit still.
At this point, it's just who can actually survive.
It's to the finish.
Yeah. I mean, technically, everyone's gonna get points anyway.
Everyone's getting points, yeah.
If you finish, obviously. So, Batasai's in the pits for drive-through.
Yep. I'm watching Disfigure and Stealth.
Yeah, Stealth is keeping
an eye on Acrylis behind. Acrylis is sticking very close to his teammate. Could they be going for a piggyback? A kind of toe. Because on one of the previous tracks, I believe it was Austria, KZV did the same thing when he was in between them. And
no wheel to wheel.
That they are. Oh, Acrylis has slugged through. Very nice overtake there.
Oh, he's
gone.
it.
He's lost it. Did he recover it in time?
He's still stuck.
Yes, he did. But he's got Ludo and KZV right behind him now because of that. Ooh, KZV didn't win at Ludo there. KZV has got some very aggressive overtake moves today. The question is now, is Unleash going to be able to catch Spooked? He's pulling away though.
I just deleted my message.
Someone just delete your message.
Yeah, I put it in the other channel.
Okay.
Oh.
It's sewage report one.
Spooked again, St. Francis.
We really need to work on the organisation on this Discord.
Well, I tried my best to sort it out, but the thing is, like, I sort things out and then Drix changes it. I'm like, what was the point of me sorting it out in the first place?
The PS has finished.
Oh,
I've done the posts for that, the podium and the poll.
Nice. By the way, about 9 o'clock. Oh, Disfigured spun. He's got right in the back of Ludo. Lost his front wing. That's going to be very annoying. Oh, and Acrylis is back. Oh, a little bit behind Ludo there.
Oh, that is close.
That's very close for comfort. Ludo trying to decide who he wants to stop. Very close racing there. I feel like the Red Bulls.
Acrylis.
I think the Red Bulls.
Because KZV has a broken side of his wing.
Yeah.
And KZV has a
multiple
wing
warnings.
issue. And a pen.
We'll remove that penalty.
Stealth is keeping quite close to Spooked.
He is.
I think the figure just spun again.
The three... Yeah. Red Bull's not having a good race.
Oh, Ludo's attacking Acrylis.
Is it actually Ludo or is it the AI? That's the question. Ooh. Yeah, the Red Bulls are very, very squirrely on the back end.
I think they don't have enough downforce.
They are playing with it. I know they are playing without the traction control pad as well.
But the problem is that I don't know if they put a wet setup on.
Most people don't have wet setups. And you got to back off the grid pitting again.
They should learn that they need to increase the downforce on these if it's a wet race.
Because you lose all the grip in the rear end and you just spin. Oh,
especially that
pitting
this
for intermediates.
Elevations after elevation.
I think we're having a potentially a much drier track.
Oh, it stopped raining.
Yeah, people are going for inters.
I would have stuck on the wets.
But now, I would have
Because if it's lowering the rain, you're more likely that the softs are going to be coming out soon.
Yeah, if it's lowering the rain, yeah, you stick with the wets and then change straight to softs, because these guys can be changing for pits again. And I would have held out. So I wish we could have a driver who would just drop out. But you can't do that. You can't have an extra driver with the teams. You know, the normal one, F1 teams. It'd be nice to have a driver just who's a steward to see what the
Williams is starting to bounce like the Mercedes RRL. I just saw it bounce up and down.
Is it because I'm porpoising?
Yeah, apparently.
That'd be something interesting if there's no next.
Maybe Ludo's got an upgrade.
Ludo's got a. Has he given himself?
Ludo's got
he's got ground effect. Yeah, there's the front two pitting. If Unleash is able to get a hammer down here, he can probably take Stealth. I'm not sure if he could take Spooked though. Ooh, he's coming down the straight. They're gonna be wheel to wheel as they come out of the pits. Oh, is Spook gonna be able to defend? He's got that horse breathing down on him now. Both scooter rear engines battling out. Ooh, a bit squirrely from the horse. That's what I think is a lot of these drivers have had to throw their race strategies out the window.
Do we need Rex or no?
If he wants to come in and talk. Spook pulling away again. He's going to be a very difficult one to deal the championship from. There's a potential battle going. The battle for 7th going though. Oh, and Leach ended up breaking the lap record to catch him.
I meant this VC.
Yeah.
Ruben.
Gotcha. I can't join this.
Yeah, you can't join this one. We have to drag you in. But if you join a normal VC, we can drag you up.
Yeah.
So, what happened at the start there?
Basically, I was trying to overtake the McLaren, and I saw KZV on the side of the other side, seemingly not turning back into the track. And basically, as soon as I went along to the side of him, I saw his wheel slowly turning to the right, and that's when I lost my front left and terminal damage. I can't go on.
Ah, right. Because we did spot the incident from the front of between the Red Bull and the Mercedes.
Yeah, I did see them going to the left, so I thought at first, let me go to the right, but then I get some wheel spin at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I had
just figures just spun.
correct.
Sorry, go on.
So yeah, I had a wheel spin in the beginning, and then turned left because of the wheel spin. but I still had the momentum to overtake the McLaren in front of me, so I went for that. And then, well, that's when the accident.
Carlos has sector 2 fastest.
He's. I think he's catching stealth. No, he's.
Oh, unleashed.
We'll get rid of that penalty.
Both got a 127.8.
Along with
Oh, 128.1. Close. But yeah, Spooked is pulling away now.
Yeah, they got very close together.
So like do the thing that's going on with stewards, and I'm a crack open a gold one. So I can't.
Well, if you're spectators as well, you can join us. As a
Actually,
commentator.
Unleashed is
Oh, okay.
staying within that 2-second mark.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a few then. I'm still gonna get a kill. Hold on.
Going to get a drink. We don't normally welcome people into the commentary box with us, but considering
When
you
do
were
we
out
get
on
a
lap
race?
1, we'll let you off.
I would call it lap 0, to be honest.
Well, this is kind of your post-race interview, I suppose.
I guess.
There's not much you could really. In that case, it was a
Start interview, I mean.
yeah. There's not much you could have done in that. It's from what we can tell. Can you make sure you send the footage over to the steward's box, though?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Be back in a few then.
Alright. Leash again set fastest lap. He is properly going for it. I think Spooked is beginning to be a little bit concerned about the Haas. Because I wouldn't write him off yet.
Just like IRL.
Yeah, actually. For that first race.
Magnussen comes back after 18 months of not fucking racing, and I'm
Yes.
in top 10.
Are we doing the standings on the Google spreadsheet?
Yeah, we are. It
Okay.
should also sort it out. You just need to put the drivers in and their teams, and it should auto do
Yeah,
it.
I don't have it yet, so can't do it.
Yeah, Conrad, can you share that with him? Because I know you've got it.
I don't have it. Jerks has it.
You would have thought you set up the thing for it, so it also.
No, he did it.
Oh, did he set it up properly?
Apparently he did, I don't know.
Can you someone get hold of him and tell him to sort of shit out, because he's got so much crap that he needs to send all the leadership.
Yeah, he's got also the steward applications, which I've asked for like 20 times, he still hasn't sent them.
Yeah,
Should we just
that's
tell him
the
to
issue with
stop
Google.
creating these things and just give it to us?
Yeah.
Because we're the ones who do it.
Once the website's out, all of that can be done for that.
There's some nice battling going on between KCV and Ludo here. KCV's closed the gap with him. Ooh, is he going to take the inside? No. Ooh, this would be nice on the outside. No, they're going to go for each other. He's going to go for him into turn 1.
Oh, he's got him.
He's going for it, yeah.
I think that's an AI.
It might be an AI, I'm not sure.
No, it's not. The way it's burning ERS, it's not.
Yeah,
He's
'cause the
actually
AI
activating a little bit and then disabling it.
Yeah, the AI don't really bother with the ERS. They just use it all in one go, don't they? Or don't use it at all, from my experience. Because when I first started, I had the ERS auto-manage itself, and I found I would be doing races and only using, like, 20% of my ERS. That was a nice, smooth overtake.
That was going really slow.
It was going really slow?
Stop for a minute there. Think I got a pen.
Yeah, we'll get rid of that.
What happened?
There'll be race limits again.
So we're getting rid of those?
For these ones, yeah, we're getting rid of these limits. We might not go back, but it depends on the racetrack, to be honest, because some racetracks are fine if you have them on strict, but some racetracks are really, really, really stupid if you have them on normal.
Yeah, you'd expect this one to have it well, because it's new. Krillis got the fastest lap.
I think someone wants his podium back. Ooh, KTV very aggressively downshifting then. Ooh, he's gone wide. It's the thing now, everyone's spreading out again.
Unleashed is really sticking with that 2-second mark now.
Yeah, I think Spook could probably call himself safe if he shakes that Haas down to 3 seconds.
But he's fine. He has Unleashed has a 3-second pen.
Yeah, but we're cancelling that, by the way.
Oh, I don't think he knows that.
Well, I'm back now.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of the penalties we're going to be cancelling.
Do you want me to go tell him that he should worry about that? And never mind, he's muted fully.
Yeah, he's going to fully mute himself, don't.
Because I was going to go down there and tell him that he does have to worry about him. Because he's probably right now thinking, oh, he's 5 seconds behind, it's fine.
It's one thing where we just turn corner cutting off, keep an eye on the drivers, and just say that's clearly corner cutting, get that out of you.
At least I can say that my race was kind of a success. Like, I was overtaking the guy 2 places in front of me.
And you didn't get any penalties. You didn't get any penalties either.
Penalties, yeah.
Does this mean he gets points or not?
I mean, I did finish it.
You finished in the top 10. It's just a...
Yeah.
Sadly, you won't get any points.
No, I would have given him a point. He only gets 1 for that position anyway. Would it be nice if we got 1 driver from each team? Because that would have meant that the teams would have started the constructors. It's just, you know. Ooh, Unleashed just ticked over 3 seconds. Ooh, yellowing.
I don't know.
This figure.
Let's be completely honest. I may or may not still get a penalty if it's considered my fault. I hope not.
Well, we'll have a look at the footage because we've asked for.
Incident.
Yeah, we're having the footage from both the Red Bulls and both the Mercedes as well to see their point of view for the incident.
Oh, he's got him 3 seconds. Pulled away. But it has stopped raining.
It's still raining for me, but yeah, it's
drying out. Very light drizzle.
Yeah, it's drying out.
And they still have half a race to go.
Yeah, we might have soft conditions by lap 25.
Question is, are they going to go to softs or mediums? Stealth, sector 1 purple.
Ooh, is Stealth going for a... This is one thing is, as these guys now, they can be battling for that fastest lap.
Oh, Stealth rocking a yellow and blue helmet.
Yeah, Acrylis is as well. Just a nice touch seeing the drivers picking those.
Did this figure's rolling with a George Russell helmet?
Yeah, we got a George Russell helmet in the group as well.
In a Red Bull.
Ironically, yes. Well, I mean, Alex Albon went to Williams, so it's not
True.
unheard of to hear them changing.
I think KZB's running a Red Bull helmet.
Is he really?
In a mug.
Scoop from the fastest time in there.
That's 2 tenths faster than last time.
You can see the effect of the car getting lighter and the track drying out.
Would have said that my helmet is better, but you can't see it.
Your helmet is buried in the wall somewhere. It's one of the things I want to do when I'm spectating, is basically put a mandatory rule where people have to customize their helmet. Just so when you're spectating them, there's something you can see them do. It's something to see in the drivers as they go round.
Just in the race, customize, like pick up some Keep
Painted the
paint
helmet
and
while they're racing.
Just paint it. Make sure you don't hit your visor, otherwise you have a problem.
Mm. Oh, we got Stealth and Acrylis starting to catch up on the horse. They're a little bit behind each other, but they can't. Oh, they are catching actually.
You say that, but
They are still about 8 seconds away from each other, but they're closing.
who is Stealth behind?
Unleash. He's following the horse.
No, he's behind his figure. He's about to lap him. I was wondering why the hell is he behind the Red Bull?
Oh my, yeah, I'm looking at the map and thinking, hang on, there's a
This
Red Bull.
figure is getting lapped, yeah.
This figure has spun multiple times. He's nearly
Welcome
min-
to, uh,
I've spun less.
welcome to the jungle.
We got running games.
Okay.
Anyway.
San Andreas vibes, you know.
That's the thing is, one thing I've noticed, and honestly we might put an announcement out for this. Nobody has wet setups.
I do.
I couldn't change, but I did change my front wing for more downforce. Because you're able to.
You
do
should have
that.
lowered it.
Less on the front, more on the back.
Yeah.
Understeer isn't really a problem, it's your oversteer.
Mhm. It's just that, well, I mean, I had no.
What you should have done on your setup is lowered the front
I think
and lowered your PSIs in the tires.
I think from now on we're
I
gonna
did that as
park
well.
I think from now on we're gonna park Fermi off. Because it's also what they're doing with the
Yeah.
real seasons, aren't they?
I mean,
basically getting rid of
I
park
did-
Fermi.
I mean, I did change it, but then, yeah, you know.
They still need to fix that. Because even if it is park Fermi, if it's raining, they're allowed to change the...
Car setup, yeah.
Exactly, so... But obviously EA, yeah. Cody's
next
can't be
year-
asked.
Next year we also have VR, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, is VR coming
That's
next year?
not been actually fully confirmed.
Oh, well, great.
Assetto Corsa for your VR in the meantime. Did they release which Assetto Corsa is it in? Normal or
The normal one is in VR. It's quite fun.
was it a DLC
Oh,
or
it's
just...
VR.
It's free.
Oh, nice. I can sort that out then. I haven't
It's
played it
quite-
in a little while, so
Quite a bit fun. Especially if you're in a Formula 1 car, you can just see how low you actually are.
yeah, I like doing the Nürburgring and Laguna Seca in Schumacher's 2004 F1 car. Oh, the corkscrew scary.
Oh my god, imagine if we had this figure spun again.
EA's a
Oh
lot.
no, Acrylis.
Oh, Krillis spun this time. The Red Bulls aren't having a nice day.
Mercedes, 3 and 4.
Yeah, this looks vaguely familiar.
The Mercedes is a little bit better than nowadays.
Okay, we're sticking out of this season for the moment.
He hasn't watched it.
I haven't seen the qualifying yet. I've watched the last race.
I'll shut my
Don't.
Don't spoil the
Don't
Shut my
qualifying.
mouth. I'll shut my mouth.
Good choice. Is it still raining or no?
I mean,
It stopped
would
raining.
recommend you to watch
Yeah, it
Ludo,
has stopped raining.
because they're actually battling Ludo and Krillis.
Yeah, Ludo's caught up to Acrylis now.
Mm-hmm.
Battle. It's a good battle.
Ludo is potentially going to hop into his 5th place.
Yeah, he's losing it. Oh no, he did not.
Acrylis
lose
is
it.
gone.
Oh god. Hey,
Acrylis
at
has
least it's
died.
in front of. Oh wait, he's actually out. Fuck.
Oh,
I
KTV's
was
going for
gonna say-
mediums.
Yeah, probably a good choice.
I was gonna
Safety
say.
car out. Safety. KCV!
What a hero!
The meta
KCV
play.
just benefited from that so much.
KZV is, to explain what's happened, KZV has switched to mediums as the track is drying out. And there's a
Well,
safety car
he
immediately
started
because
with a
everyone,
destroyed car.
he started last, effectively, in this race. Now everyone's going to pit for mediums or softs. For
The only
last-
problem is there is a better-sized pit, and Acrylis is dead. Never mind.
Starting with a destroyed car, then spinning. I think he did a few times.
Yeah.
And still being able to come back like that?
Everyone here needs to make a
Right.
decision because KZV can peg it to straight and catch the safety car. He could potentially be first for this.
I'm not gonna hate him for this. I want him to win now, honestly. It would be a great drive.
He's got to catch it he's got to catch the pits. Stealth isn't pitting. Neither is Disfigure. Sorry, not Disfigure. Disfigure's a lap behind. Yeah.
Yeah, Disfigure's got to unlap himself.
Yeah.
Oh, KZV just slowed down.
Yeah, he wasn't going to make this maybe. Yeah,
he's on the VSC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
This is potentially very good news. But the one thing you need to remember is Spooked pitted, Stealth didn't. Stealth didn't pit.
Oh!
Ooh, KZV!
KZV!
Ooh.
Yeah, he's still in, he's still in.
He's still in, he's got time. As long as he gets back on the track before what he does. Does anyone want to check with the crew list and see if he wants to come in for his post-race interview while we wait for the restart?
I think he's in a different VC.
He's in a private chat, you have to message him. He'd be fine to come in, though. Oh, I can message him. I can message him, just drag him in.
Yeah, do that.
Would have gotten a few, like degrading on its size at least. A little bit.
This is going to be a very interesting restart, especially with the weather conditions. Yeah, he'll join the VC in a moment. 13 laps left. Can Spooked keep his #1 place? Is Unleashed going to steal it from him, or will KZV's perfectly timed pit gain him some places? It is disappointing though, because we had such high expectations for the Red Bull team this race.
I might join.
I'm gonna go for a bit. I'm sorry, man. You have a good one.
Yes, he did.
Might have to do reserve next week.
You're gonna hop in as a reserve next week.
Possibly, if we have 10 drivers, then yeah.
Yeah, I would race, but I can't host a race at the same time. And plus, I'd just be in the wall at the back of the track. I'm not very good at this game. All right.
What track is next?
It is. I'll check now. I may as well tell for those in the stream as well, for those watching. The next racetrack, we are heading to.
China. No, I'm not doing it.
China.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm definitely not joining the China one.
Yes.
I joined the Austria one, fine. But not the China one.
China's going to be interesting, and also with nobody showing up.
Can we talk about how Drix also switched back put the Styrian back in instead of Jeddah?
Wait, did he?
Yeah.
He put Austria back in.
Yeah.
But he spelled it wrong. We need to have a word with him. There's going to be some shouting with Massey at some point.
No, you spelled it correctly. Austria is spelled correctly.
Yeah, Styria isn't. If that's supposed to be Austria.
No, it's Styrian Grand Prix. It's the other name for it. Because by FIA rules, you can't have the same name Grand Prix.
Oh, right.
Same thing that happened with Bahrain.
Oh, right, okay. That's one I wasn't familiar with. KCV using that to get the top 3. We're on a proper dry track now. Stealth's gone for softs. Ooh, I might move.
11 laps.
11
Plus,
laps.
he
Yeah.
still got safety car. I would have went for soft.
Yeah. Unleashed.
What's he
has done the
unlapped
same.
himself?
Yeah, Disfigure has.
Why is it saying on my side he's still a lap down?
No, he's 2 minutes and 25 seconds slower than
Oh.
Unleash, so he's still going to be lapped, yeah. Because it's about, what, 3-second lap on a safety car?
Yeah.
Can you drag Acrylis in?
Mm-hmm. Probably a click ban.
Oh, Acrylis, were you before the restart?
I'll be mute for a bit of time.
Okay, then we'll wait for you to... We'll hold on that interview. As we wait for the restarts. Safety car in this lap. It's going to be a very interesting restart going into turn 1. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how we do. I just realised the only people left on the track that we're going to have the interview. Well, most of the people are on the track that we're going to interview. Batty, Spooks, and we weren't interviewing Disfigure, we got Acrylis. Yeah. And race starts. Oh, there's 3 wide going in the main straight. They're braking. Ludo's taking the wide line. We got Disfigure in between.
No, Disfigure is lapped.
Yeah, Disfigure's lapped. He's sitting there. Is he going to be flagged?
Unleashed is behind them and he's still lapped.
All right, I got the start. Yeah, it was quite a bummer for me.
Yeah, what happened there?
Well, for sure, I tried to test out to see where I could gain the time and whatnot, because I heard my teammate was kind of fighting stealth because they were both making mistakes. He was blue flagged and wanted, you know, to gain a cheap position like anybody would do probably. And you know, I kind of spun it after the hairpin, and afterwards went really slowly. The eye of Ludo didn't pass me.
It's not, well, right at the start it was an AI, but after that he's been playing. I know it shows it isn't, he has been playing.
Oh, okay. Anyways, he wasn't really passing. I was kind of all over the place afterwards, trying to cool out my tires. They weren't really cooling because the track was already starting to dry up. And given the fact that I could go flat the previous laps, out of the exit of the last corner, you know, the banked right-hander, I thought maybe, okay, I could try to push it again just to keep my position. Placed it in overtake, lost it, and that was my race.
As we did notice, both Red Bulls have been having some rear grip issues.
Yeah, for sure, Disfigure, he's playing on automatic because he's on a controller. And because he's playing on automatic, the car didn't want to shift up into second or third on the start. He wasn't expecting it. He thought the car would do all the job, and yeah, pretty much rammed KZV.
Yeah, that's the one thing is we want to see where the footage is on that, because we got to work out.
I've got my my side of the footage. However, it doesn't allow me to crop it out for some reason, so I'll have to present it via stream. Share screen.
Yeah, share screen will be fine. I'll record it if it has to, so we got footage. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
I'll screen grab it.
Yeah, just a moment.
We're not ready. We're not ready for it yet. That's gonna be post race.
Yeah. Here I'm share screening it. Tell me when you are in, so I can, you know.
Yeah, this is gonna be post race. We'll have to review it.
Yeah.
We still got 8 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty. What can I say? You know, I'm just gonna alt-Z it again and send it to you. I'll probably be going to play some Euro Truck or something.
Yeah, if you're able to crop it, try your best.
Yeah.
If not, no worries. We'll just watch that clip and I'll record it or something like that.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to record it right now in an attempt to manually crop it, because.
Record the recording and crop that. Yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't allow me to crop the start and whatnot. I tried to send it in Google Photos. I tried to send it on YouTube. It just wouldn't allow me to save
I
it.
recommend installing Metal.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my teammate, discuss with him a little bit about the race, then probably just gonna do some Euro Truck or something.
All right. Just remind him
Yeah.
that we need the footage of him as well.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing, you know. We were only then
confident
just
in
10
case of
people
Ludo.
for more than the half for all my race. I was just racing in no man's land, so it was kind of
It was a little disappointing to see because it was going to be it looked like a promising race between you guys. For you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the qualifying place was good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Within a tenth of each other. That is.
Oh, KZV's taking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he's not
Yeah.
here yet.
All right. See ya.
See you.
See ya.
Well, there we are. What's happening to the Red Bulls? Just one thing. If you're going to take anything away from this, from watching this, potentially make yourself a wet setup. You may not need it, but when you do, you'll be grateful of it.
Yeah. Or make one that is suitable for both.
Yeah, if you make one that's good for both, then yes, you get a jack of all trades thing.
Where you can just drop your front downforce or up the downforce on a pit stop. Because now I would have upped the front downforce on the pit stop.
Yeah.
And I would have been fine. I would have had the same setup anyway.
Ooh, the horse is off. I think someone didn't adapt to the change very well. Because he's off. Oh, there he goes, moving again.
Which is a bit disappointing.
It is disappointing because he was holding on to second place for a long time.
Spooked is pulling away. At least it seems like it's going to be a Mercedes 2-3.
Yeah.
Thing is, Spooked is cover now as well. Spooked has this figure blocking him.
Yeah, because... Wait. He's in blue flag conditions, isn't he?
Hmm?
He's in blue flag there.
Yeah, he will be, but obviously because he's not close enough to the pace, it won't flag him.
I've got it ready to give him the blue flag.
He only has to take the blue flag if he's close enough.
Okay.
Even if he gets told, if he can't catch up, he's gonna have to continue racing because it's gonna impede him. And if he just pulls off to the side of the track and stops, it's
Yeah, he's got
dangerous.
to be within overtaking distance, really.
Yeah.
I normally judge that by if they're within DRS range.
Or if he's about to overtake him, then he has to just let him go. You can't defend anyway.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, Stealth probably doesn't care because he's gonna get DRS now.
Mm-hmm. That's the one thing, is he can piggyback off of them to gain some speed.
And he's allowing his ERS to charge.
Yeah. It saves him. As he's going through, I'm actually gonna... Oh, wrong way. Move up to this to watch now. Have my food after this and actually watch the qualifying. If I don't watch it
You're
tomorrow
gonna
morning.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. I definitely did. Other than Q2, but yeah, you'll see.
Yeah, I'm only watching the highlights because once I start working, I'll buy F1 TV.
You can't. Not in the UK.
Yeah, you can.
F1 TV doesn't allow you to stream F1 in the UK. Sky has sole license,
That's
which
right.
is a bit of a pain in the ass. They ask you to pay 30 quid a month, right? For Sky Sports. But they have still the decency to play commercials during fucking racing. Like,
Yeah.
they will play commercials during practice sessions.
Then I'll stick to,
Channel 4.
yep.
I think they lose their license next year, if I'm not mistaken.
Channel
Or
4.
will they go up Sky? Because I think F1 TV wants to take over.
I hope so.
Because there's been so many complaints with that Sky is playing fucking commercials, yet they still want you to pay 30 quid a month.
Yeah, if you're paying for a service like that, the whole point of paying for it is to get rid of commercials. So if you're fine watching commercials, why wouldn't you just watch Channel 4? Because I mean,
Yeah.
okay, yes, you've got commercials, but you also have David Coulthard and Mark Webber.
I mean, what I don't get, biggest thing is people get pissed off with Netflix for upping their price, but you don't get commercials.
Yeah,
I would have been pissed if I was paying for Netflix and I get commercials.
yeah. The only commercials you get on Netflix are for other things on Netflix, and there's a skip button. It lets you skip it.
No, actually you don't. That's Amazon.
Yeah, you're right. It is Amazon. It's not Netflix.
But Amazon allows you just to skip it.
Yeah. It's not like on YouTube where you got 5, 4, 3, 2. You know, you can just straight up skip it.
Yeah, even YouTube has. If you have YouTube Premium, you don't watch ads.
Yeah. The only service I've ever bothered to buy.
And Sky, 30 quid a month. Here's a commercial for 20 minutes. If I wanted that, I'd watch Freeview.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I don't use Sky anymore. Well, my family do, and we got it for all the subscriptions, you know, because it gives us Disney Plus and all that with the deal, but I think we've got our positions decided.
Yeah. I don't think much is going to change now.
Nope. We've got the penalty reports coming in now as well in the chats. So yeah, we'll have a post-race review with the defending champion, and as long as he manages it, the race winner.
The current leading,
current race leader, yeah.
but at the current time, it'll be Mercedes running the constructors.
Yep.
Who has the fastest lap?
I'm not sure. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Spooked.
So he's going to be on 21. I keep forgetting that Drake's decided to change the damn points.
Go back to the old school. 10 for first, 9 for second.
Oh my god, don't. That was so depressing. Back then, where you could honestly just win one race and all of a sudden you're ahead of the first person if they don't score a point.
Mixes it up more though.
Huh?
Brings the championships closer together.
Yeah.
Because if the points, if each that makes each point worth more. Because if you think about it,
True.
a 1 point difference in this doesn't make much.
Yeah.
Whereas a 1 point difference where we're finishing a position ahead, that's a whole position. Whereas a 1 point difference is a difference between 10th and below. Be brutally honest, if we had this with a full race, I reckon we'd be down to 15 drivers by this point.
If not more. Well, if not less, I mean.
And it does seem Spook's injury didn't affect him too much, because he was suffering from an injury on his right hand and his left foot.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he made much difference, did it?
No, not really. 6 seconds ahead of the guy behind him.
And Stealth is on soft.
Yeah.
I actually know Soft might be suffering now.
Yeah, his softs are suffering now. His lap times are tumbling. Spooked is just walking away from Stealth now. Look at the interval change as he starts catching up.
Stealth front wing damage.
Possibly.
Check if you get one of the views in Spooked and you look at the front left wing plate, it looks like it's bent with a cut on it, but I'm not too sure if that's just the car or if
I
it's
think that's
actually
just the
damaged.
car. Give me a close up on a which one was it? Left hand plate.
Left hand end plate, yeah.
Give me a corner where he's turning right from the outside cam.
If I think it's cut, like
I think
it's
it's the car.
shortened.
I think it's the car.
Maybe. But it doesn't look the same as the right end plate. That's why I'm confused.
It does to me. I keep seeing this figure in between the two Mercs. And I keep thinking that he's about to make an overtake, but no, he's last. Honestly, given the position everyone's in now, I'm saying we probably just not bother worrying about the time penalties.
Yeah, but people get penalty points. So.
No, it's the in-game penalties, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
We're not issuing penalty points for those. It's the, those time penalties are the, track.
Final lap is finished and Spooked as won.
Do you want to drag him up here for his, I can't really he can't really have a shoey, but, you know.
He's deafened.
Yeah, just drag him up here, you'll notice. Because you hear the boom.
Going KSV, technically driver of the day.
I'd take it, yeah. KSV
Yeah.
crawled from last back up to the top 3.
Do you want me to drag him up?
Yeah, you can drag him up if he's here. So KCV, driver of the day. We'll get to you. We'll get to you in a second, Seb.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we'll get to you in a second. So KCV,
Alright.
congratulations on the driver of the day. After everything that happened, crawling your way
Thank
back
you.
up to 3rd, and that, although it wasn't necessarily planned, that pit stop for the safety car.
The mediums?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was planned.
Yeah,
You were very lucky with that safety
you
car.
were very, very lucky
Yeah.
with that safety car. It's the you
Yeah, I was lucky.
coming out of the pits and the safety car comes out. It's like you can't plan for that. Ignore what it says. It's not Ludo. It's game can be quiet. But yeah, much respect for that. Also going to ask, can we just have your footage for the incident on lap 1?
I don't have it. I
Have you,
didn't record.
were you not recording? Right.
The only time I didn't record.
Yes, the only time you didn't record is when you don't make it to turn 1 without an
Yeah,
incident.
but I think it was this figure. He will
He's
spin
playing
and
controller.
Yeah, there was an issue in that. We're getting the other stuff off of him.
but
Yeah.
I'm happy we got a 1-2 for the team, good for the constructors.
Yeah, very good with that as well. I'm just gonna get the positions. Okay. Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So, Spooked, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Very good job. Very good qualifying time. We'll give you that as well. Couple of questions to
Yeah.
begin with. For how
Could definitely have improved, but
would it be nice to see an improvement, given that you put the was it 116.5 you had?
yeah, I can do like a 0.2.
Yeah, I was like 16.8, but I invalidated the laps.
Yeah. For how long did you have that sort of a little bit of concern in your head from the Haas following behind?
Well, do you want to know the real concern? Because the reason that he could stick was because I was fuel saving for the entire intermediate stint, because I thought it was gonna stay wet and it was gonna dry up, and I didn't have enough fuel.
Ah, so you were driving slower than you could have done because you wouldn't have had enough fuel to make it to the end of the race.
So much time, yeah, like 6/10 a lap, I think.
Because he stuck to you within 2 seconds for a good while.
Yeah. Yep.
And the one thing is at that point we weren't sure whether we were we let the 3-second penalties go through or not for the margins. And we were talking about how we would if you had an engineer, we would have let them know. So you would have gone, I better speed up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I was like, honestly, at every single lap, I was like, okay, should I go faster or should I just keep doing it? And like, at first I was like somewhat normal, like I was just driving normally, but then like eventually I was like, oh shit, I'm really not gonna make it if I keep this up. So I just like lifted on straights and stuff. It was horrible. I hated it.
Yeah, because we didn't spend much time. Well, I didn't anyway. Didn't spend much time watching you to see your telemetry and that because I was more focused on the battles going on behind you.
Yeah, understandable.
One question, guys. Do you need me anymore?
No,
Or-
no, you can head off.
Oh. All right. See you guys.
See you.
Good
It was a
race,
nice
good
race.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it was a brilliant one to watch. And again, congratulations on a very good start.
Yes, thank you. You can say that twice.
And it's the last now. So, any thoughts on the next race in China?
Wait, what?
The next, the
I
next.
was not aware of that yet.
Have you not looked at the calendar? Well, it's a surprise. The calendar's out. You can look at it.
I wish you luck.
God.
Yeah, wish you
China.
best.
I was gonna join as a reserve driver. I saw China. I said no.
Oh no.
So you've got a bit of dilemma for yourself here. Is you either show up, defend your lead of the championship at the moment for the start on a track you might not enjoy, or well, not,
Yeah.
and potentially have someone else
I'll-
make their way past you.
I'll probably show up.
Yeah,
I hate. I've driven multiple tracks that I hated, but then when thing is with me, when I hate a track, it's mainly just that I can't find the right setup for myself. It's been that way with Spa, and like this one somewhat as well because I've changed my setup like 10 times. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I can agree with you
In
on
the race
Spa.
as well. I was constantly changing stuff around. Oh, it was. But I haven't driven China at all. I think this year.
Well, I think that quite a few people are going to be practicing that when they look at the calendar and go, "Oh, it's China next week."
Yeah. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I'll be there. Unless
see-
I like die or something.
Well, we hope to see you there, and we hope to see you for the rest of the races to defend your throne.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll try to.
It was nice talking to you. Go and enjoy your victory.
Yes, I will. Still gotta eat dinner, so I'll do that.
There's quite a few people in that boat, trust me. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's nice talking to you.
Alright.
See you next race.
Right. Bye bye.
And that's it for the stream. It's not really much more for us to go over. The highlights will be up on the official channel, along with the interviews at some point or another. It's when we get them edited. I've got enough stuff to do for editing anyway. I've got my podcast to do. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you next week. Take care.
Right, I'm gonna jump off.
Yep, I'll see you.